When you trust him, when you believe him. No witch, no wizard, no sorcerer, no black magic, no white magic. Nothing. Nothing can destroy your relationship with God. And if nothing can destroy your relationship with God, nothing can destroy you. Acts chapter 13, verse 6 through 8. And when they had gone through the Isle of Patmos, they found a certain sorcerer. Why is a sorcerer, a witch, a wizard, a wizard? The level of the craft and the skill that they're operating through determines their name associated with their actions, their skill in being a witch. A false prophet, a Jew, whose name was Bar-Jesus. You know what? When God gave me that word, esoteric, yesterday, I looked that thing up. Found out there's something called esoteric Christianity. Esoteric Christianity takes a Christian, trying to make them a mystic, and then turn them right into sorcery. I said, my God. My God. Help us, your people. Help all the men and women of God operating through esoteric Christianity. Witchcraft. Sergius Paulus, a prudent man, who called for Barnabas and Saul and desired to hear the word of God. But Almaeus the sorcerer withstood them, seeking to turn away the deputy from the faith. Brothers and sisters, ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. I got witches who hate me purely for one reason. I preach Jesus, him crucified and resurrected and alive. Acts 13:32, and we declare unto you glad tidings, how that the promise which was made unto the fathers, God hath fulfilled the same unto us their children, in that he raised up Jesus again, as it is also written in the second Psalm, Thou art my son, this day I have begotten thee. And as concerning that he raised him up from the dead, now no more to return to corruption. He said on this wise, I will give you the sure mercies of David. Wherefore he said also in another psalm, Thou shalt not suffer thine Holy One to see corruption. Brothers and sisters, I brought a young man into my house, the healing home. I heard his cry over Blog Talk Radio. I brought him in here like a young son to train him. One day, we were sitting in the healing home living room. I knew what kind of what kind of witch his mother was because he told me. Fashion is he come out of the occult. Brothers and sisters, it ain't true. You see, you may come out the occult, but until the occult comes out of you, you ain't free. I'm going to repeat that. You can say with your mouth, and you can mean it with your heart, you coming out of the occult. But until the occult comes out of you, you ain't free. Especially if there has been some perversion, some sex magic, some sex witchcraft attached to it. Until it comes out of you, you ain't free. So we sitting in the healing home. He was a wizard. The other person I told you about paid thousands of dollars to become a witch. And he looks over there at me because there was something he wanted and projected that witchcraft, tried to project through the eyes the witchcraft on me. Well, Erica, how you know he was projected through the eyes? Well, earlier in his deliverance, which the moment he went back and reverted and tried to project through the eyes, he lost it all. And we would have had to go all the way back to square one, because you can come out the occult, but until the occult is out of you, you ain't out. Doll, sitting in his closet, looked just like him, given to him by a relative. The Holy Ghost told me, identified the doll, and he said, yeah, the doll is in my closet right now. I said, no, call your mama. Tell her to get rid of the doll. What the doll had? Big eyes. Why? Because some witches are adept enough and can project through their eyes. They ain't got to open their mouth. Think it, project it through the eyes, bam, done. When he tried to project through the eyes, I said, that's it. You out of here. It wasn't that very day I gave that person another chance. But I knew they liked that power. They weren't going to give it up. But then, not anybody's character or anything, I just carried these things in my heart. And just prayed for them. But this is what I found out. Them same spirits will get out and lie and defame the minister, me, all because they do not want to give up that person. And the person is so into the lie because they yielded themselves to the occult. Then they start believing their own lies. Worse, promise with a witch. Because the sole purpose of the witch is to take you over anyway. And it only takes one compromise, one agreement with them, bam, you got all their spirits fighting you now. Because they recognized that compromise. And that compromise gave them a legal right now, a legal right to come in your body and manifest themselves through sick